So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an invitation to a public event, Florenceville Collectors Club, on Saturday, March 21st at 10 o'clock at the Florenceville Legion. Jim will be appearing there, Jimmy Shaw, the Father's Legacy, Legends of the Seven Sun series, Secrets of the Damned, the Kirk series, the whole series will be presented for sale in a question and answer period as well. People want to drop in. We will have our own table as well. Our New Brunswick Independent Authors Association member Wendy Koenig. Because of the coronavirus, we're not exactly sure if the event will get a large crowd or actually at this point will be held. But we're just letting everybody know that the book is available on Amazon and Kindle, and from Jimmy as well. Jim, you want to talk about the upcoming event, why it's important to have your books featured at events like this?
Well, you guys can all blame Wendy Koenig. She told me that the best way to sell my books is actually in person to people so they can meet who I am.
And get to know you.
This is the first time I'm ever going to do that. Well, actually, it's the first time I'm going to be at a card show or a collector show. I have been recently being more vocal about my writing because I never really was before. I always had quandaries about that. And so now I'm finding I amassed this inventory of books. I have copies of the Kirk. I have copies of Forbidden Dreams. Those are the books of the Secrets of Damn series, and I have copies of A Father's Legacy, which is the first book in the new Seven Sun series. But I'm finding that they're selling like crazy because I'm opening my big mouth.
Ryan Morehouse, thank you for buying a few copies. Our good supporter with the also with the Brunswick Independent Authors Association. So just a reminder, Amazon and Kindle audiobook version, Kirabawi of The Father's Legacy will be out soon.
And there's already audiobooks of the Kirk and Forbidden Dreams
Nora McAdemia
are done by Nora Aga.
Yeah, Nora McAdemia, Nora, who Don't Tell Baba's podcast with a good friend is burning up the airwaves over the sound. Check out their podcast. So basically, be patient with us because with the coronavirus, we're trying to get everybody involved in substituting time in the positive stuff. So a lot of negativity going around for obvious reasons. So support your local authors. If you buy Jim's book, support local authors, provincial authors, maritime authors, Canadian authors, international authors. You supporting one author will go a long way to bring a little bit of light on the situation.
Yeah, but I've got to put supporting and buying is one thing, and that's wonderful.
Reviews are good too.
Definitely, you have to put out reviews, whether you're telling other people, putting your reviews on Amazon,
word about
putting it on the internet. It doesn't matter because then that's your way of saying, "Hey, this is a pretty good book, and I recommend it to somebody else."
And if you like it, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, don't tell nobody.
Oh no! If you don't like my books, tell everybody. Bad publicity is just as good as good publicity.
No, Baby You Driving, my old buddy used to say, if you like the movie, tell your friends. You don't like it, tell anybody. But you got to understand, that was the era where Freddie got fingered. And,
I don't think anyone's going to say they don't like.
No, but most people said, "Oh, well, you know, it's."
I haven't encountered it in 15 years.
Yeah, but you're a big guy. Like you could hold people over if they don't like your stuff.
I've never hurt anybody.
Of course,
I like too many people.
But we appreciate everybody that supports all authors because it's not a dying art, but it's not an art that's growing like it should. There's more writers now than ever before, by the way, because of podcasts and online streaming and free author programs. But
well, I'm going to give a shout out right now. I'm going to give a shout out. I have read both of Dark Arch's books, and I recommend them wholeheartedly to anybody who wants.
Another member of our executive for the Brunswick Independent Authors.
And his two books are The Three Wees and Life of a Screw. And then I've read both. I've read two, I should say, because he's got quite a number of novels out. But I have read Insurgents. I have read Sissy from Wendy Koenig, and I couldn't put them down. So I recommend all four of those books to anybody who wants to buy a local author.
Just a reminder, the Brunswick Independent Authors Association, Jimmy Shaw, Crazy Imagination, Jimmy Shaw, AJ Carrier for myself, my YouTube channel, Governor Corey, reaching 64,000 hits. We're going to talk about the Gugway podcast very soon in the next one. So Jim done quite a few, and it's doing quite hot. They've been trending all weekend for some reason. I think when people are negative going to the legends of the world and the Gugway, although not a legend is real, it's legendary. It's not a legend, it's legendary because it's real. The Gugway is real. Have a good day, guys. Talk to
Bye.
you soon. Bye.